And here's Smith. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got G, the machine. Sheen is out there with Smith. And there's the general, and it's the franchise in at the center position. Kept alive, the general scored the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Pass to Captain Clutch. And there's the foul. It's on the franchise. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Captain Clutch, covered by Smith. Here's Captain Clutch, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Now, here is Smith. We're about 1 minute into the first. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Here are the Wildcats. Here's Carr. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's the general. Smith outside. Puts it up from 12. Buries the jump shot.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Great positioning on the putback.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Out to the wing. Pass to the general. There's the screen from outside the arc. Smith, no luck. The Wildcats have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And it goes down 2 points. Captain Clutch's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4 or 5.
And G has it in the corner. Drills it from outside.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Captain Clutch. To the paint. Here's Garrison. The layup off target.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Here's Captain Clutch, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Captain Clutch has got 6 points.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Champs checked in for G. Here's Champ. The franchise passes to Smith. Here's the machine, guarded by Robinson. Clock at 6. Smith outside, from deep. No basket with that shot, having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Pass to Mr. Incredible. Outside for Robinson. Here's Mr. Incredible. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Now here is Smith. Here's Champ. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Well, he doesn't waste too many of those chances close to the basket.
Here is Carr. They lead by 4. Jacks up a 3. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now, here is Smith driving in. That one doesn't drop.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Captain Clutch passes to Carr. And the dunk by Carr.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's the general. Pass to the franchise. Here's the machine, guarded by Robinson. There's a good screen. Here's the machine. Here's Champ. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The Wildcats have gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. Pass to Bottoms. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. And here's Junior. Good, and Harris gets the assist.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Here's Carr. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
Harris against Butler. To the wing right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jacobson lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Jacobson's got 5 now.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Carr. Shot on the wing. It's hauled in by Jacobson.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Champ. Here's the general. Here's Champ to the inside. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And now just a 3-point Wildcat lead. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Wildcats lead by 3. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Wildcats.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Champ out there with G. Then it's Junior. Then there's Harris. Butler sets a screen for Robinson. Williams passes to Bottoms. It's pass Robinson. Here's the teardrop. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. G passes to Harris. Here's G. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Williams with the steal. Poke loose. Robinson passes to Bottoms. And that one is stuffed right through.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Now here's Butler. No scoring in this one. Pass to Bottoms with his first shot attempt, and he gets the jumper to drop. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Now Harris. Down low. Here's Jacobson. Rebound by Williams. The Wildcats have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Finished off the break. And it's a 7-point Wildcat lead.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. It's Junior, top of the key. Harris outside. In the corner, it's Junior. 2 on the clock. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got his 3rd assist on the night. Left side, Williams. Outside, Robinson. Pass to Bottoms. Here's Captain Clutch. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Now here is Harris. Over to the left wing. Junior sets the screen for Harris. That three off the mark. The Wildcats have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Pass to Jacobson. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Captain Clutch. 6 points for him. And it's Williams finishing it off.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
So for the Wildcats, Marr comes in for Williams. And it's Mr. Incredible in for Bottoms. The Wildcats have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Outside Robinson. Pass to Captain Clutch. Here is Mr. Incredible. And a miss there on the triple. Now Smith. Junior sets the screen for Smith. Shoots the three. He can't get that one.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Robinson for 3. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Pass to Smith. Harris outside. Now here is Smith. T right on him.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
There's 1:59 left in the second quarter. Here's Mr. Incredible. It's hauled in by Jacobson.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here is Smith. Junior with it to the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Bottoms, he's checked in for Robinson. .124 left here in the second. Pass to Captain Clutch. Far with the ball. There's Bottoms. The 3-ball. Buries the long-range jumper. Bottoms got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half. And it's Smith penetrating. Count the basket. Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Pass to Carr. There's Bottoms. He's got 5. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
The machine passes to Smith. 20 seconds left in the first half.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
The machine passes to Smith. And he drives in, and oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Wildcats leading by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Jason Kidd. Jason, how do you feel about your team's performance?
I feel great. You know, we're sharing the ball, we're making extra pass, but we're attacking the paint. And if we can continue to do that, it puts us in a good seat.
Jason, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And thank you for joining us. 2 quarters in the books and a Game 1 deficit.
My bed is the best you can buy, but it ain't as soft as their defense right now. They got to shore up that side of the ball.
I think Shaq needs a nap. Somebody's tired of watching bad D. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game 1, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. Look at Big Daddy, what a contribution.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. They've got Captain Clutch. Mr. Incredible is out there with Carr. Then it's Robinson. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Here's Captain Clutch, and Big Daddy picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Robinson for 3. It's hauled in by the General. At 52% from the field. They're clicking. Going inside. G. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Captain Clutch, covered by Smith. Here's Captain Clutch, and it's denied. Here's the franchise. Still scoreless. Back to Smith. Three-pointer connects from three-point range.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Here's Captain Clutch, covered by Smith. Here's Carr. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Carr's got 11. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Oklahoma City. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that. kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind him taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. It's stolen by G. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Wildcats. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Well, you got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on this block.
The Wildcats are gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Carr. Robinson on the wing. Here is Carr. Just 4 to shoot. Elbow shot. Here's Garrison. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's G. The Wildcats getting their last shot to go.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
To the middle. Up and in on the layup. He has 6.
And, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pass to the general. Here's G. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe. gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Pass to the franchise. Here's the general. Here's the machine, still without a basket. Inside, here's the general. Here's G. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Here is Carr. 11 points in the game. Outside, Robinson. Stolen away. Here's the franchise. Pass to the general. To the paint. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's the franchise. For the tie. It's rebounded by Carr. Carr's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Here's Harris. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Jacobson. Here's Champ. Shot clock at 5. There's the pick. Shot from the top of the key. And he stays with it. Tries again. And that's off the glass and in. 1:29 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Captain Clutch, guarded by Harris. To the inside. Shot's good by Williams. Williams has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Harris outside. Into the lane. In the corner, it's Junior. No good with the triple. The Wildcats have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Here's Bottoms. Buries it down low. Bottoms got 9 points. 40 seconds left in the third. to Champ. Here's the General. Trying his luck from deep. Rebound by Butler. And here's Carr. He's got 13. The three bangs home the trifecta. And it's a 10-point Wildcat lead.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Wildcats lead by 10. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. Goes up at the stripe. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his fourth rebound in this one.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Butler with the steal. Fires the three. The three-pointer is right on target. Butler's got the lead up to 13 now for the Wildcats. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Wildcats.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. He's 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Robinson passes to Captain Clutch. 4 on the clock. Pass to Bottoms. Misses the three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here is Harris.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Down low. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. Craig, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Here's Champ, Jacobson, and Junior throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's not taking any chances. It wants to huddle him up right away. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Captain Clutch. Pass to Bottoms. And stolen by Harris. Smith in the post. And here is Harris. Comes up empty down low. Outside Robinson. Here's Captain Clutch. Outside Butler. Now Williams. Here's Bottoms. It's hauled in by Jacobson. Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here.
Now, here's Junior. Pass to Champ. Drops in the layup for two. Champ's got 4 points this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Captain Clutch. Williams passes to Bottoms. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Pass to Champ. Here's Smith. Misses the chippy right there.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Robinson. Can't cash in from close range.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Here's Jacobson. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Here's Captain Clutch, covered by Smith. They set the pick. Here's Captain Clutch. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Captain Clutch, covered by Smith. Captain Clutch, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Smith, the pass to the machine. Misses from short range. Being 52% from the fourth. Nice work so far from them. Here's Captain Clutch, covered by Smith. Here's Carr. The offensive rebound. Six on the shot clock. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet. So it's the visitors now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Smith drives in. Here's G. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 5th assist in this one. Now Carr. With the floater. A rebound by the franchise. To the middle. Here's the general. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at it.
Carr, Garrison. Smith outside. To the paint. G. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Mr. Incredible, the pass to Carr. And Big Daddy picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Smith, the pass to the machine. Here's the general. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
It's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. Energy plays like that one are winning plays.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big 2-possession game now.
And beyond the arc, out of bounds, it'll go to the Wildcats.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
8 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Shooting 2.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Pass to G. The 3. Buries it from outside. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. They do it, they'll move on to round 2. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know, Kevin, each game is just so significant and magnified. This has got to feel really good.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Big Daddy.
Great to have you with us for the playoffs on 2K Sports. It's Game 1. We're ready to tip it off in just moments. Brian Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for the visitors. One-handed.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Jackson outside. Pass to Washington. Here's Tyson from the arc. Rebounded by Bailey.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Harper. Carries it down low.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Washington outside. Pass to Jackson. The three sinks the tray.
Listen, everyone knows what kind of shooter this guy is. Just his presence on the floor creates space.
To the inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Down low, Washington, always a nice way to start, makes his first one. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Harper, releases from 15, and can't get it to go, now 1 of 2.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
That one falls for Jackson. And so Jackson nails both of them.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
And he lobs it up to the rim.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Rebounded by Bailey. Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Z. He takes it in. Oh, it's blocked by Washington. And he gets it back. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Bailey. And the three off target. Going inside. Pass to Tyson. Jackson outside. Now here's Washington. Jackson controls the rebound and the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Here's Harper. Here's Bailey. And there's the screen. Shot clock at 6. To the left side wing. The rebound by Jackson.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Here's Ryan. Here's Harper. Kept alive.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Jackson can't get it to go.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And Harper gets it to go.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Back to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Washington left side. Here's Champ. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Jackson left side. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Pass to Harper. Inside. No good with a layup. Gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Jackson can't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right. He stays connected and great timing on the contest.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's Tyson. Williams defending.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. takes a first. Both good from the line that time. Got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Powell outside. Can't hit from in close. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Williams against Powell. Pass to Ryan. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. Knocks down the long J. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Now here's Powell. Still without a bucket. They set a pick. Misses from short range. To the middle. Here's Ryan. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
A shot to stop the run. No good on the buzzer beater. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Up by 4. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Shooting 40% from the field in this one. Outside Davis. Pass to Champ. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
What's up?
Shooting a nice 50% for the game. Lyles a screen. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
On the wing, Davis. No points yet. No good there, off the double clutch. Williams against Powell. And that one drops.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
Pass to Champ. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. And the first one at the line is good. also good, so he hits both free throws. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Williams. Six on the shot clock. Lyles a screen. Champ with a rebound. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Shooting 41% in this game. Takes it inside. Rebounded by Lyles. Quarter two and about 2 minutes in. Outside, Williams. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Driving in. It's good.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. To the paint. Here's Lyles. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Tyson, he's checked in for Powell. On defense, the visiting team. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Tyson. Clock at 6. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Lyles.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Down low. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Lyles has got 4 points this quarter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Pass to Z. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Cranked it in off the glass. He has 7.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And here's Davis. Williams defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Bailey, the pass to Lyles. Here's Bailey. Tries the 9-footer. Second shot opportunity. Misses at the rim.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Pass to Z. To the inside. It's deflected. In transition. Here they come. Here's Tyson. Out to the wing. The 3. They get it back. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. First free throw is good.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. 1:41 left to play in the half. Pass to Bailey. Here's Harper. Checked by Davis. There's the three. Harper misses. Gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. To the middle. He nails it, and we're tied. He's got 6.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Pass to Bailey. And the layup is good. Bailey's got 6.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Here's Champ. Davis with it. Jacks up a 3. And it's Z with a rebound.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon. B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Here's Tyson. No made baskets yet. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
And he makes the first. And so Jackson nails both of them. 32 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's Harper. Releases. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one. And he can't hit the second. Gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. 17 seconds left in the second. Just 5 to shoot. And it's blocked. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. They're up by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Welcome, everybody, to our Game 1 coverage. It's a tight one indeed.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open. some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through the net, you could see their confidence growing. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game one, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. So it's the home team now. They trail by 3. Washington a screen. Pass to Jackson. Five to shoot. Washington with the ball. Unloads. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Checking out the group from Mike Brown to start the second half. Here's Bailey. Oh, it's blocked by Washington, and he recovers it. Shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Here's Jackson. Can't cash it in from close range.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards. Wow! That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. Washington left side. And there's Jackson on the assist by Washington. Jackson's got 13 now.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to Bailey. Into the lane. Fades. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Tyson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Just 4 to shoot. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Give him 8 points now.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Pass to Z. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Count that bucket. Z's got his first points of the night.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
Inside. Picked it out of midair. Pass to Harper. Here's Bailey. Shot clock at 5. From deep. And it's Tyson with a rebound.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Here's Tyson. No points so far. Pass to Jackson. Wide open. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Harper. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back. Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Ryan. Here's Harper. Second chance effort. And it's good on the layup. Harper's got 6 points.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Jackson outside. To the paint. Here's Tyson. And that one is stuffed right through.
He sees his man has the angle on the interior and drops a dime right there.
Here's Harper. 6 points for him. And he's going for the oop here. Jackson left side. That puts him in the lead. Jackson's got 6 here in the quarter. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go, neither able to land the knockout blow.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Williams is checked in for Ryan. Gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Pass to Harper. From the top of the key, Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Davis. Harper pulls it in. Down low. Here's Williams. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
The three-pointer off the mark.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
The shot comes out. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. Outside Davis. Back to Jackson. 1:07 left to play in the third. The block. To the inside. Pass to Harper. Here's Bailey. Fades and shoots. The rebound by Jackson.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Now here's Davis. He's guarded closely. Jackson can't get it to go. Shooting about 31% here in quarter number 3. Here's Bailey. He's guarded by Washington. With the crossover. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Outside Davis. That three's off the mark. And we've reached the end of the third. Up 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. At the shooting guard position. Pass to Williams. Blocked! Now here's Powell. Williams defending. Powell, it's good.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Powell against Williams. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. So it's the home team now. 4-point game. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Tyson. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Shooting 47% on this one. Looking efficient. Pass to Williams. And the shot goes.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now to tie it up. They get it back.
The officials were right on top of that one.
He misses the free throw. Lyles, he's checked in for Ryan. And the second free throw is good.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He said, quote, "This one isn't over. Those guys will come roaring back. We have to be ready. If something doesn't go our way, don't dwell, just move on to the next play. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Outside, Williams. Lyles a screen. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. First one falls. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Tyson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
After being held scoreless in the first, he's turning it on here in the second.
Pass to Z. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
The home team on D. They trail by 1. Here's Bailey. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Foul pulls it in. Gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And here's Washington. It's blocked. They get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So both teams making some changes here. Shooting 47% on this one. Looking efficient. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Pass to Harper. Shoots over Jackson. The kick out to Williams. Here's Harper. Over Jackson. Can't nail the jumper.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ballgame.
Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Now, here's Williams. Pass to Z. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Here's Harper. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
The defense can't be so relaxed at this stage of the game. Not against him.
I think he takes that kind of defense as a sign of disrespect, and he was more than happy to accept the challenge.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Tyson, he's checked in for Davis. Driving to the basket, out to the right wing. Washington, right side. The layup off target. Gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Here's Z, pass to Harper. There's a screen, launches a 3. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Here's Tyson. Six to shoot. To the middle. It's stolen. And they're pushing it up. Here's Bailey. Comes up empty down low. Gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Tyson with the bucket.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
To the inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Over to the left wing. Jackson, left side. Got a hand on it. He shoots a 3. Offensive rebound. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. A minute 9 left to play in the fourth. Here's Bailey. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so Jackson nails both of them.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Pass to Bailey.
Yes! Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. It's Jackson, high post. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, good whistle there.
Good on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so Jackson nails both of them.
Yeah, they desperately needed those free throws, and he delivered. It's down to a one-possession game.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Harper. Here's Bailey. Hits the trifecta.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
They need to answer fast.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Tyson. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. They've won it. Next stop, conference semifinals. And really, any win is a big win here in the postseason.
Yeah, every game counts now, and there's no second chances. So they must be pleased with the results.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. As we leave, we present our player of the game.